in 2021, on the streaming service formerly known as HBO Max, now known as Max, we got the Snyder Cut version of the Justice League. So you probably know the story by now. When the Justice League was first being made, it was made by Zack Snyder. It was being made by Zack Snyder. But then a family tragedy happened, and they were like, bye-bye. But then, the company, like, took advantage of this, and it was like, ha, bye-bye, Snyder. We're gonna bring in Joss Whedon to direct it. I'm pretty sure that's who it was. He directed a lot of MCU films. Anyway, so he was like, yeah, I'll direct this. Cool. He released it. It sucked. I have yet to finish it. I have only gotten like a quarter of the way through it, and I hate it. So then, later, on streaming, we got the Snyder Cut. A 3-hour, probably almost 4-hour, movie of what Snyder's vision for the Justice League was previously. And now, this was hyped up insanely, because everybody had known the story by this point, so they were like, yeah, finally, the Snyder Cut, let's go! So when it finally came out, they were very excited, people went to go watch it, there was lots of marketing for it, and it's kind of sad that this was a streaming movie, because this would have done really well in theaters. Maybe the link would have hurt it a little bit, but I doubt it, because almost every single second counts. And I say almost every second because I do think there are some parts that could have been cut down just a little bit. I mean, Zack Snyder did... This was kind of like Zack Snyder's excuse to do anything he wanted with the Justice League. Because I was like, I've gotten into a position now where I can pretty much release anything, and it's going to be better than the Justice League they already got. So, they're kind of desperate for anything. So, yeah. So here, it was released, and we get to see each of the members of the Justice League. You're going to see Batman, Wonder Woman, The Flash, unfortunately, because, well, Ezra Miller, he's not my Flash, just saying. Anyway, so we get to see the Justice League, and we get to see them in their individual parts of the world, and we get to see how they eventually, over time, they come together to go on this adventure, to beat up this guy who's like, "Aw, time, big CGI monster, how are you gonna take me down now?" And it's this really cool, fight, you know, they use the Batmobile, a ton of other stuff, to defeat the baddies. It's really cool because I think that this is what Zack Snyder wanted. To see this on screen is really fun to see. I'm actually going to show you something. Here is the DVD version of the movie. It's a really nice picture. You have the villain in the background, you have the Justice League, you have Henry Cavill's Superman, you have Ezra Miller. I'm back. So, anyway, so this movie is brilliant. It does a lot of things really well. It introduces the characters, and not just saying, Aquaman could have been a little bit nicer in this movie. This part where he comes out of the water, right? And then Batman's just there, and Aquaman's a little bit frustrated, and he's like, and he just walks back, and he's like, Bruce. Goes back in the water. Could have been a little bit nice. They have to reveal his identity. I mean, he's not very good at hiding his identity anyways. There is literally a scene where they are talking about Batman stuff, and he's just as Bruce Wayne in his normal outfit. And Alfred's obviously great. Every version of Alfred that we've gotten thus far has been really good. Even in Batman and Robin and Batman Forever, Alfred was on point. He's perfect, man. And, I do think this is really, really good. And seeing this marketed and how you see all these tiny snippets, because it's this long for a reason, because it has to pull all these plot threads together, and needs to reel them in to build this story that they were trying to do. Do I think it did it well? Yes. Do I think it could have been a little bit shorter? Yes. But do I think it's amazing? Absolutely. So what would I give this movie out of 10? Probably an 8.5. It is not the best comic book movie. Don't get me wrong. I think it's amazing. It's just not the best one I've ever seen, you know? It's really good. It's not the best. 8.5 out of 10. What would that be out of 5? I don't like 4.5? 4? I don't know. Anyways, guys, that's just my thoughts on Justice League Snyder Cut, or Snyder Cut, Snyder Cut Justice League, or Justice League Snyder, something like that. Anyways, guys, I you should go check it out. It's on Max. If you enjoyed this video or any of my other content, please consider subscribing. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.